एक ऐसे युवा जिन्होंने एनआईटी श्रीनगर से मैकेनिकल से इंजीनियरिंग की, और संभावनाएं तो बहुत सारी होती हैं, मगर वही है, समस्याएं जब दिखाई देती हैं और उसी को दिखाई देती हैं जिसके व्यक्तित्व का विकास होता है। ये दिखाई दिया कि लद्दाख में एजुकेशन जो 10वीं पास करने वाले बच्चे हैं वो तो केवल 5% है। तो शायद वो वेदना जागी और अपने जीवन को उस पहाड़ी क्षेत्र में, लद्दाख के उस सुदूर क्षेत्रों में जहाँ पर बहुत थोड़े से स्कूल, बहुत थोड़े से संसाधन थे, उन छोटे संसाधनों से ही वो विद्यालय शुरू किया। एक आविष्कारक के रूप में यदि पर्यावरण की बात की जाए तो पर्यावरण के संकट को दूर करने की बातें बहुत सारी अभी हम लोगों ने देखी। उसको वहाँ उन्होंने देखा कि ग्लेशियर, कृत्रिम ग्लेशियर बनाए गए, और वो एक तरीके की एक ऐसी बर्फ स्तूप की तकनीक थी जिससे कि बाद में उसके पानी का उपयोग किया जाए। उसकी पूरी तरह से एक नई संरचना बना करके और उन्होंने उस क्षेत्र में जल की समस्या का समाधान किया। इसके साथ में शिक्षा का एक अलग स्वरूप कि जो बच्चे फेल होते हैं वो आपके स्कूल में आते हैं, ऐसा मैंने भी कहीं पढ़ा है, सुना है, और उनको तैयार किया जाता है। पढ़ाई का, शिक्षण का एक नया स्वरूप सबके सामने रखा, और वो जहाँ 5% वाली बात थी और अभी वहाँ पर 77.2% का एजुकेशन है। ये उस लद्दाख का रेशो है। बहुत सारे अवार्ड, बहुत सारे सम्मान आपको दिए गए हैं। मैंने एक सम्मान जो आपको आते समय भी घोषित किया था और वो बड़ा ही सूट करता है। द रियल हीरो, सच में द रियल हीरो हैं सोनम वांगचुक जी को। मैं उनको आमंत्रित करूं उससे पहले हमारे आईटी टीम से निवेदन करूंगा कि वो आपके कार्यों का और उसका एक वीडियो लेकर के आए हैं, उसको यहाँ प्रदर्शित करेंगे, फिर आपसे वो अपनी बात करेंगे। हमारे साथ ही वीडियो प्ले करें।
I've never let my schooling interfere with my education. So said Mark Twain. How about you? Do you miss your school or college days? You perhaps do, but perhaps not for the classrooms and teachings. You actually perhaps wished every day that the school be closed the next day so you could stay home. But here's a school in Ladakh where the most dreaded punishment is to be sent home for 2 weeks, where students learn by doing things, where they engage in various innovations to solve real-life problems like climate change, where they run the school themselves like a little country with an elected government and learn management and governance that way, where they learn communication by running the campus newspaper and radio, science by designing and building their own school, solar-heated mud buildings that stay at +15 even when -15 winters. Kindness and compassion through introspection and meditation. A school where the criteria of admission is not your percentage, but that the conventional system has failed you.
Hi, I'm Sonam wangchuk from Ladakh, a remote mountain region in the Indian Himalayas. 25 years ago, when I was finishing my own engineering education, I saw that schools were a pain for everyone, but for mountain children, it was doubly painful and irrelevant. Children who spoke Ladakhi or Tibetan at home were made to sit all day memorizing in alien languages like Urdu or English. F for fan, S for ship, T for train.
Till recently, every year, 95% of the students used to fail in the all-important 10th grade exams.
Together with like-minded friends, we launched SECMOL, the Students' Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh, and said enough is enough.
Working with the government, we rewrote many textbooks, retrained the teachers, and organized the villagers. And the results started changing too. For those who still failed, we started the alternative school that you just saw. And the results? Tewang Rigzin went on to become a top journalist and later became the education minister of Ladakh Hill Council at 27. He had failed his 10th grade 5 times. Stanzin became a filmmaker and has been winning awards across countries. He had failed 4 times. Miss Tinless is today a celebrated social entrepreneur. She had failed 3 times. But now we see that the state of higher education is no better. Not only for Ladakhis, who of course are doubly disadvantaged again, but for you in the big cities too. It's time we change this. We in Ladakh are dreaming again. This time our dream is to create an alternative university that will use all our learnings from the past 25 years. Once again, a hands-on doers university, where the School of Business runs real-life companies on campus. The School of Tourism runs high-end hotels and simple homestays. The School of Education runs innovative schools. The revenues from these sustain the university while the students get free higher education and of course hands-on experience. But this is more than a dream now. His Holiness Chetsang Rinpoche, one of the top spiritual leaders in Tibetan Buddhism after His Holiness the Dalai Lama, is supporting this cause as the chief patron. The Hill Council government of Ladakh has earmarked roughly 200 acres of land, and the ice stupa artificial glaciers have already started greening this desert. A fully solar-heated, mud-built university township is being planned by some of India's top architects.
Together, let's start the next learning revolution, where education is not limited to just the 3 R's, all too much to do with the head alone, where skills of the hands and kindness of the heart are given equal importance. Sure, it would take significant financial resources to materialize this ambitious dream. Recently, I was awarded the prestigious Rolex Award for Enterprise for the ice stupa artificial glaciers.
Sonam, wangchuk.
I contribute my Rolex Award as a seed for this cause. Thank you very much. I've decided to contribute the roughly 1 crore rupees as a seed fund to finally raise 150 crore rupees for the first phase of the project. And I very much hope that you all will join me and match this contribution according to your capacities. Together, we can change the face of higher education forever, not just for Ladakh, but for the whole world.
So join us. The future has already begun.
नमस्ते, नमस्ते, सलाम और जूले जैसा हम लद्दाख में कहते हैं। तो लद्दाख की ऊंचाइयों का, दिल्ली के मैदानों को जूले। सोचा दिल्ली में हूँ तो मैं अपनी टूटी फूटी हिंदी और उर्दू की आजमाइश